Out from the beginning, maybe you can talk about how this got started in terms of you becoming mayor 14 years ago.
Oh my. I had 4 small children at home and needed some outside interests. 4 kids all under the age of 4. So I decided to come to a council meeting, see what was going on. It had been rumored that they were putting in a new subdivision. Then we heard that there was going to be a landfill. So I decided to take an evening away from home and the kids and come to a council meeting, and that's all it took. Came to a council meeting, asked some questions, became interested, and ran for office then in 1993.
And then you ran your first time.
November of 93.
And you won.
Mm-hmm.
And that was but you were only council for a short while, correct?
8 months.
8 months.
Mm-hmm. I got the most number of votes, and so the other council members, you have to pick a council president every even-numbered year. So I was voted in as council president. You have to remember, when I first stepped into politics in Sheffield, people didn't get along at all.
Okay.
So while I had won the election and gotten in, some of the people that were already there weren't happy, and some of their friends and allies were not reelected.
Okay.
So when I came in, there were people waiting for me to turn down the seat. You know, according to Ohio Revised Code, council president is supposed to step in when the mayor's not available. They were hoping 2 things: hoping that I wouldn't step in, because then they could try to take my council seat and say that I didn't fulfill my duties and have me thrown off council. If I did step in, of course, they were sitting back waiting for me to fall flat on my face. It's the opposite. I wanted to be home with my family in the evenings, and I wanted to work during business hours.
Okay.
So that's what I did, which meant bringing at least 2 of my kids to work with me every day.
Oh, wow.
So I had 1 file drawer filled with crayons and coloring books and snacks, and they'd come in and color on the floor and stuff while I would work on the business of the village. Mayor at that time, Jerry B. Alpha, decided to resign. So September 1st, I took over as mayor. September 1st, 94.
And you never looked back?
Yeah, never looked back. Sure I did. Look back and kick myself sometimes. Red tape kills me.
Yeah.
I have worked very hard to try to streamline the government process. Much to my dismay, sometimes you can't. I know how frustrating it is to sit in the audience and want to speak and not be allowed.
Yeah.
One of the first things we did is change the format of our meetings so that audience participation happens throughout our meeting.
You know, we're proud of, during your 14 years here, there's got to be a whole lot that maybe you accomplished.
I'm proud of everything we've done.
Yeah. Anything specific that comes to mind?
Well, we went, when I first came in, the only people in the village that were full-time was the service department workers. So we have gone to a full-time police department, a full-time fire department, full-time office and secretarial help, to finally, in 2008, a full-time mayor's position. Found out that politics, it can be a very nasty business. And I truly believe that a lot of times it brings out the worst in people. So it was very difficult for me to sit back and learn that people can be as bad or as nasty as they are. I remember when I first came in, we didn't even man the fire station. Nobody stayed here. Everything was a tone out. Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to JCPenney's and bought 2 roll-away beds that we put in the garage next to the ambulance and the fire truck for 2 men to stay overnight. Most difficult time that I faced being in office in 14 years was when there was and I'll use it by name, there was a reporter by the name of Joe Wagner.
Okay.
From the Lorraine Journal, before your time, I'm sure.
Okay.
You've probably heard of him. He's not there anymore, I don't think. I think he was even at the Plain Dealer. He was convinced that there was something wrong, that I was doing illegal. To the point where he actually checked my water bills and wondered why I wasn't using as much water as everyone else.